That shit. You know, it's not. This stuff does not correlate with the prophecies. Quit trying to be the man and get on these and repent for this bullshit, man. This is too simple. You got more on that out?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Speaking of lies, hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot
Why
iron.
y'all seared with to prove people wrong? You seared with a hot iron for your wickedness to come out. You seared to have your doctrine come out, so everybody that want to know that we are the ones that brought this out and nobody else did. Man, this is already brought out. And like I said, with the tribe of Judah, this is nothing new.
They like that, like when Ray J made that song, I Hit It First, talking about Kim. Nigga, he's about 300 bodies behind.
Right.
Y'all try to be the new. Y'all not the first ones that did this.
Right.
Y'all a couple years late and a few decades short.
That's it. You got something?
Yeah.
You just hold on that.
Okay. This is Nehemiah chapter 13, verse 23. In those days also saw I Jews that had married wives of Ashdod, of Ammon, and of Moab, and their children spake half in the speech of Ashdod and could not speak in the Jews' language, but according to the language of each people. All right, so our people, they were taking heathen wives at that time. All right, and it's verse 25. And I contended with them and cursed them, and smote certain of them, and plucked off their hair, and made them swear by the Most High Power, saying, You shall not give your daughters unto their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons, or for yourselves. All right, so we was going off actually marrying and loving these heathen women, taking on their customs and their gods, and allowing our children to become heathenistic. All right, but even in spite of all that, was this next verse, verse 26. Did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by these things? Yet among many nations was there no king like him, who was beloved of his power, and the Most High Power made him king over all Israel. Nevertheless, even him did outlandish women cause to sin. All right. So even though they was going off and it was given into heathenism, and King Solomon did the same thing, he was still beloved of the Most High Power. It didn't matter him having a heathen woman didn't matter. All right. It was the fact of him going off with their gods. All right. Having a heathen woman doesn't affect your lineage. All right. It doesn't affect your birthright. It doesn't affect anything about you unless you give in to those gods. All right. Hamashiach, Yahushai, having heathens in his bloodline doesn't mean jack shit. In all honesty, those two. The reason why Rahab gets brought up is because did you look it up in the Bible dictionary, or was that online where they gave that definition showing faith?
Oh, that was we talking about pleasant and then bitter? You talking about that, or
No. When you had looked up some about Rahab, and it said that she's basically just an example of faith, obedience. I forgot. Was that on the phone or on the dictionary?
What, just now?
Yeah,
a minute ago.
Yeah,
I think it was the phone. I think.
Okay, kind of. Well, basically, her story, her Rahab popped up in the scriptures just to I'm trying to think of the words to say. All right, but basically the faith. All right, the two spies came to the city. They said, "Hey, we finna destroy this. We finna destroy, huh?" Oh, you had it up? Yeah. You pulled it up on the phone?
Kind.
You got it right there?
It should be here, right.
Okay. It'll speak better than I can. All right, because she wasn't being praised for being some almighty woman. Oh, all hell Rahab, all hell Ruth. All right, they was just women really that was just used as instruments to bring forth children.
They went on there.
You typing her name in?
Yeah.
What does it say? It says
this is what William L. Lyons has observed. The biblical interpreters have reviewed Ahab as a model of hospitality, mercy, faith, patience, and repentance in her interactions with Joshua's spies. Right?
That's all she was, just a symbol of that. Then to bring forth children. All right, and the same thing for Ruth. She was just an example of servitude and obedience. All right, and then to bring forth children. That's all that is. That's all that is. That's to it. And them 2 days heathens. And that's just how it goes.
God, and let me get this real quick. This is Matthew 1:1. It says, "In the book of your generations of Yahushua, the son of David, the son of Abraham, Abraham begot Isaac, Isaac begot Jacob, and Jacob begot Judas, and Judas his brethren. So all the 12 tribes. And Judas begat Phares, and Zerah, and Thamar, and Phares begat Esrom, and Esrom begat Aram, and Aram begat Abinadab, and Abinadab begat Naasan, and Naasan begat Solomon, and Solomon begat Boaz of Rahab, and this Rahab right here. If you go into the Bible dictionary, if you go into this is my sword. If I go on my sword, Rahab, it says, what does it say?
It says a harlot of Jericho.
The harlot of Jericho. The harlot of Jericho. That's in the lineage of Yahushua. So now you got a harlot in his lineage. So how pure is you know, how it's supposed to be so pure? No, it's just the vessel that Yahushua used. Yahweh brought forth through that woman. Salakia brought forth through that woman. So she was in Jericho. So out of all these people, she was the harlot was in the wall of Jericho, but she was the Israelite out of all these goddamn Africans. So that's how she was a Canaanite. Out of all these people. So he got a Canaanite in his lineage. Come on, man.
A non-Hebrew.
A non-Hebrew. So the doctrine that y'all bringing up about the purity of Yahushua's line is basically a queen mother doctrine, bro. The queen of heaven doctrine type things. Because if he didn't have a mother that was an Israelite, he would have been defiled. Who the fuck this come from, bro?
Both his parents are Joseph and Mary were both descendants of David.
Yeah.
So he was what? He was pure. He was a true Hebrew. Both his parents descended from the bloodline of David.
That's it.
So that shit is whack.
That shit is some fairy tale. I want to look good in front of the rest of the congregation type shit. Grow up, man.
So what if an Edomite got a Israelite mother? Is he now not a pure Edomite, and he's somewhat, you know, he's not all the way devilish, you know.
Right.
He might have a somewhat of a shot because he's not a pure devil.
Right.
That
negates that whole camp. Most of that whole camp.
Yeah, y'all. Hey, look, hey.
I was been wondering anyway.
Right.
That negates that whole camp, except the black guy. Come on, bro. You know, it's easy to figure this out, man. Don't go with the purity of Yahushua's line and try to boost it on your comment board to people that's really like confused. What the hell is that about? So you can look so prim and proper. The thing about this is they were just. I'ma just say it like this: they were skeet boxes. The Lord used them as a vessel because some of them were more faithful, and it was virtue. And you probably don't find too much virtue in the goddamn heathen at all. But that's what Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua made him that way. And if he didn't, it still was a vessel that he used. That's it. And now you negate all the Israelite foreigners that come through a heathen mother. Matter of fact, what about the ones you don't even know? You thinking their father is a heathen, and he might be an Israelite. So now that negates everything. Now you just took what John saw in Revelations.
You just fucked everything.
You just fucked everything up. But now you want to try to just put it on your Yahushua. You just fucked yourself up. Because we under the same laws and statutes, commandments that Yahushua was when he was on earth. So if we was under them same laws, statutes, commandments, under the same thing that Yahushua went through, you have to. It has to be that the same thing he went through. It has to go through his line. Whatever went through his line, damn sure probably went through our line. The same way. Got a heathen mother somewhere. No. Oh, but you know, but through this, Yahweh don't know what he doing. Yahweh just made sure he hopped the skip and got him a Moabite because they moved his Ruth came from Moab with Naomi, and because they went there, they had to have the Israelite community in there. That's what's going on. It was the Israelite community that was over in that land. That's what the two women of Moab, who were Moabites. Man, hey, y'all got anything else?
Nah.
Hey, and with that, you got something? And with that, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the apostles and the elders. Peace, salutation to your brothers out here doing this work in sincerity and in truth. Not just for show. Shalom. Be aware of these niggas out here, man.
Shalom.
Shalom.